Hey guys, what's up? This is Alex2K. In the last tutorial, we did the nose and we adjusted some of the shapes for the head, or for the face actually. Today we're just gonna finish up on the head, um, just or actually the face, just the frontal part before the skull. So this is a pretty straightforward process. It's just pretty much extruding, and that's it. So let's start. So let me just adjust this here. And there we go. And all we need to do is select. I like to work in groups of 3, so we're just gonna extrude this up to define his skull, and we're gonna begin to change the shape so that it begins to round off. And as I said before, these shapes will go changing as we're moving along. Always try to maintain the continuity of the flow, and if things are being done right, then they will also flow with the shape that you're modeling. I'll bring this down a little bit because there's a shift in his head. Just gonna bring this down like this. And then we're gonna select a couple of edges here again, and we're just gonna keep doing that. Extrude them out, and we're gonna select this bird, snap it to that bird, and then merge. And then we just keep going out. And same thing happens here. I'm using the arrow down to move along those edges, or those CVs actually. So let's actually take this guy down here. And from here on again, we do another group, and we just extrude it out and merge those verts. And you can see how little by little this begins to be more and more complete. Now, one thing that I am keeping in mind here is that his face is a little bit off. It's like tilted to the side, so I don't want to extend all the way out. I want to, keep myself a little bit short of that, so that I don't get too off as far as the proportions go. Always radiating out. And that's group. Just gonna move down there and snap this to that, and then merge it. Not much to do there. Alright. little by little, you're getting that shape out. It's a good idea to check that you're not getting too steep. And let's do one more. So I'm just going to select this guy, and I'm just going to extrude it just before the ear. And then this guy's same thing. Merge. Try to get some curvature down for the forehead, and to go into the skull area. So extrude these guys as well. Same thing as before. Just merge those vertices. And let's begin to get ground now. So let's just merge those guys. And let's just finish up here. Merge those guys there. And this is going to be that jawline. Right over there. I'm going to keep these guys a little bit separated. Because when you smooth it, that's more or less what's going to happen. So. Let's just keep it there for now. So that takes care of this part. From here on, the next process is doing the skull. And once we actually get the full shape, we can do it at this stage if you want to, but we can also do it later on once we get the full skull. And that's when we can begin to, just push and pull CVs to get the result that we want. So until next time, name's Alex Duque, and I'll see you shortly.